Jonah and the fish as just him chilling inside of the fish now? Because when I read this story, I see God's grace. I see God's love. I see how he did not take a city that deserved to be demolished, and he gave them a second chance. He gave them an opportunity to have that faithful love again, to be reunited with him, and to walk out the will of God. And you know what? He spared Jonah's life too. Jonah disobeyed him. In those times, he could have said, you know what? You're not listening. I'm done. I'm not dealing with it. I'll pick somebody who can. But he didn't. Because he had a call for Jonah's life. Jonah saved an entire ship of Gentiles on top of saved an entire city because he allowed God to speak through him. It didn't happen the first time, but he wised up the second time and he got a second chance. So this is a story of grace. If you wandered off, or if you don't really take this whole God thing seriously, but you're ready to, God will give you that second chance. He'll give you that opportunity to have access to his ever-flowing power, to his faithful love, to his call, because each and every one of you has a call on your life. I can't do what Savannah's called to do, and Savannah can't do what I'm called to do. Same as Danny can't do what Mateo's called to do, and Mateo can't do what Danny's called to do. And if we don't do what God has called us to do, think about the people that are supposed to come into our lives in the past that we're supposed to proclaim God's love to. Think about what's going to happen to them. If we don't rise up in ourselves and start proclaiming the word of God, I mean, you guys can proclaim sin all day long. Why is that? That's one thing that I'll never understand, is how we can just be so bold for sin, but we can't be bold for Christ. That's a reality that even in myself, I get convicted about. Mm-hmm. How can I proclaim sin and make it look glorious, but I can't make my God look glorious? For all that he's done for me, for all that he's done for you, the miracles that he's done for you. And some of you might say, I've never seen God do a thing for me. I don't feel him. But you want to know why? Because you don't allow him. I want to do something really quick.